Hello everyone. This is going to be third part of my Naked Torghast run series. Today we are going to do level 3. Links to the previous videos should be in the description if anyone wants to see them. On the level 2 I had a really epic last boss fight. It took me like 4 or 5 attempts to finally kill him. So today I do not expect really we're going to do it, but let's have some fun. Okay, the first choice is kind of average, but we are going to take the true shot aura, I think. Yeah. I'm just wondering how hard mobs will start hitting me. As you can see, I am on 10,000 HP. My item level currently is 25. My pet is on about 7,000 HP, so as you can see, on a simply group like that, he already lost like more than half of his HP. Many people think that item level is really like a crucial part of the Torghast rounds, but I don't think so. I think it's more important to have a right anima powers. If I will get here more HP and maybe some more boost to DPS, then we may have some chance to do it. Yeah, and the pet is down very quickly. First couple of groups is going to be just like a test of power, how strong they are. Yeah, but that doesn't look very well. I'm going to die. Yep. Okay, so it started really as expected. Let's maybe be a little bit more careful. Nothing really good. But we got boost to HP, that's nice. I started leveling a couple of alts, so hopefully in the near future I may actually try Torghast on a different characters. I know that many people think that only hunters can do Torghast, which to be honest it's kind of a bullshit, but well, people always try to invent some kind of reasons why they cannot do something, instead of just simply be honest and say that they cannot do Torghast simply because they are bad players. I still can't really believe that Blizzard nerfed Torghast so badly. It's like they, for some reason, destroyed the best feature of this expansion. So people like me, for example, who want to enjoy it, they have to just create their own challenges, like running Torghast naked, for example. And this video is going to take a while like the previous one, so as usual I'm going to put some kind of bookmarks so everyone can just jump to a specific floor or last boss, assuming that I will get there. We got a mini boss there. That's going to be a good test. How powerful he is. Ooh. I'm doing very little damage to him. Let's save our pet a little bit. Well, I kind of regret that I didn't come up with this idea of naked runs before nerfs. It would be interesting to see how hard that would be. Yeah, that elite was not really very challenging. So let's see what we got here. Oh, that's the very good talent. Yeah, there is only one choice really here. The haste is also good, but that one is really great. Increasing our stats, that's going to help.
Welcome, friend. This place won't tidy itself.
Okay, we got a pool. Yes, the mob seems to be slightly more longer to kill, takes longer to kill than on the level 2. But the biggest question is really how much damage I will be getting from casters, because they are like the biggest threat here. There is a couple of casters which can just easily kill you when channeling spells or... Yes, considering I am on like maybe 30-35% of a proper HP for my level. It still amazes me how much damage I can do when using only weapon, running around naked. That's just ridiculous. I believe in classic World of Warcraft, probably during first 10 levels I would be able to kill mobs naked with a weapon only, but after that I don't think so. This is how characters evolved over time. Now they inherently are much stronger. By default they are stronger than the mobs around. And obviously that is not really a great game design, but that was Blizzard's choice. It seems like everything what you get during your gameplay is just a bonus in terms of your power. Okay, what we get here? Yeah, it's not too much choice really. We have to take the resonating arrow bonus. The cooldown will be slightly shorter, 10 seconds. So if anyone watches that and maybe have any kind of idea which class is actually hardest to play in Torghast, just leave the comment below the video. I may try to level that up and try Torghast by myself. That would be an interesting experience. So far on Reddit I saw many posts, you know, people complain that they cannot do something. They say that, you know, whoever can do things, then they class only is the one who can do Torghast. And then when I scroll down a couple of lines below, I can see different classes who can do Torghast, and then again people complain that only they can do. And you know, it's like, it seems like every class can do Torghast. And that was the situation before nerfs, obviously, because now there is no question really about who can do or who can't, because everyone can do Torghast at the highest level. It would be just interesting that there are any classes which are like so bad, apparently, according to some people, that they cannot do this place. I saw one post from Roach, subtly, 168 item level, who couldn't do Torghast level 1. Maybe that's the class for me to check. But I really hate leveling. It's leveling in retail World of Warcraft is just such a waste of time. I sometimes think that they do it for a purpose. They made this leveling so bad so people would buy leveling boost. How anyone can enjoy leveling if everything what you do is just basically executing mobs? And no one can do anything to you, because even without armor you would still kill those mobs. I actually started a fresh character a couple of weeks ago, which I'm leveling completely naked, just with a weapon. And not even that, you know, it's like I wanted to test that new leveling zone, which was created before Shadowlands release, and only in a couple of places there I had to use weapon just for because quests required that, but the entire location entire starting zone is actually very easy naked. At some point I may actually upload that video. The only moment when I had to actually use armor was when fighting with that elite mob, which is like a free main quest. So that was actually kind of challenging at that point to do it solo. But obviously that could be skipped, you know, no one really... That mob wasn't like a requirement for progressing, so the whole starting location can be easily done entirely naked. I think playing without armor is going to be like a new standard for me in this game. I like to do solo content, you know, someone could say, okay, I could go to do mythics, but, you know, sometimes from time to time I do mythics. In a Shadowlands I did so far up to +7. So it's kind of okay for me. But in a party runs, a lot depends from other people, and, you know, I kind of prefer to rely on myself. If I will screw up something, then that's fine, I know I made a mistake. That's why I like Torghast so much. It's a great place really to like test different ways of playing. Maybe different builds or skills. Our pet is dead here. We have to just burn that mob down. Oops, that was a really very bad idea. I mistimed that knockback skill and we have to do it again. We are on the second floor, and, you know, these mobs here are pretty hard, a lot of HP, and with item level 25 obviously that is not really very easy to knock them down. I'm still waiting for some kind of key anima powers to drop. We got one good one, which increases our stats, but a really important anima power in Torghast for a hunter is boost aim shot, and also boost to our Covenant ability. Like, for example, improve crit chance with a resonating arrow. Okay, he's down. Also, it's always nice to have a boost to kill shot. And maybe something for mitigation, like there is anima power which reduce damage done by mobs which stands inside a trap, slowing trap, so that is also a good idea to have.
Even a harvester of pride does not deserve to languish here. Save the Venthia from this fate.
Okay, let's try all of these. Okay. Yeah, the first conclusive shot I'm hitting these mobs, he stuns them, so it's a kind of useful in certain situations. Okay, it's not so bad so far. We died on like first pull, but since then it's okay.
Thank you, more Walker. I am looking for my medallion. It is somewhere close by. I can sense it.
Yeah, that is a good anima power to have for AoE fights. And I think, yeah, we are going to take that one. If I will launch Flare into a slowing trap, all mobs will take damage which are inside the trap. So it's a good AoE skill. Let's pull a bit more here. I think Blizzard just went into completely wrong direction in regarding the Torghast. Like for example, when I'm killing mobs here, you can see this green sheet under my feet, usually under the body of the mob. These are the things which are just annoying and shouldn't even be here, because there is no reason for them to be here, except just annoy players. So instead of removing things like that, they decided to nerf it. Just make it easier in overall. This is, I think, what is happening when majority of people who created this game in the first place doesn't work in Blizzard anymore, and decisions are being made by people who simply doesn't have that background. Okay, give me a second here, I have to go to the loo for a moment. Okay, sorry for that bio break. This is another annoying thing in Torghast which I really don't like. Spawning mobs, which are not really an issue to kill, but they are here only just to annoy you, basically. You cannot go AFK, you cannot go to the freaking toilet. And things like that are still in Torghast, instead of being just removed. Yeah, this is one of those casters now. That one got very little HP, but normally they are pretty strong, they have a pretty strong hits. I believe on higher floors we may encounter more challenging version of it. Okay. Okay, come on, we need some good anima powers. I really don't see myself here killing the last boss if I won't get anything good. Okay, this is a good mitigation. This is the anima power I told you about before. The damage of mobs is just lowered by 25% after I use trap on them. So it's a pretty good one. Well, if you run Torghast in a normal way using armor, then obviously all what you really want is just boost your damage and you just knock down everything. Mitigation is not really needed. Okay, what we are going to get here?
That is it. Thank you for your assistance. I will leave you to whatever it is.
That is a good one. Increase of crit chance. That is a good boost to our DPS. Let's try to pull them back a little bit. It would be interesting if mobs would be also able to be damaged by the traps like this. wasn't really a very good trap. Come on. Okay, there is the end of the floor. Nice. I think usually just level 4 and 5 are really like more interesting. First two levels are just basically really gathering anima. Okay, that wasn't really very hard. What we got here? That is a pretty decent talent ability. Okay. So we got 449 currency. Okay, now there is a vendor floor. Let's hope for I'm shot in from the vendor, because that would really be helpful.
For you, I offer only the finest.
Really average powers. Increase of the radius of the trap, that could be maybe useful. Yes, especially on the last boss, if we will come to a situation like it was on the second floor, when I had to kite the boss quite a lot. But sadly not really very good choices here. We can see a hologram of the last boss here on this first vendor. Okay, here we got a nice choice. These two choices are really very good. The Super Soul Scope and Blood Gorge Leech. I think we will take a Leech here because it's a more defensive talent, defensive ability, which might be helpful rather than boost to DPS. Yeah, it's a really hard choice here. I think I will take that one because for the last boss, that self-healing may be quite important. Okay, some big mob is coming. Let's better go back a little bit. These globes are sometimes useful. They spawn whenever I attack fresh elite mob, so I can use them for healing myself. On the last boss there will be 3 of those globes, so it's kind of useful when you know you may have some troubles. Nice, we got finally aimed shot. 50% bonus damage. That's huge. I believe in the first place, before nerfs, that was like 30%. Now they increased that to 50. Poor pet. This is another new feature in the Torghast, which recently they added, I believe, that whenever pet dies he just self-resurrects, but with minimum HP, so basically he dies again straight away unless he is very quickly healed. I think that Blizzard doesn't know really what to do to make this game easier. Okay, we got exit there. So far 40 minutes. Well, hopefully I will finish that within an hour. Nice. Explosive shot is very useful in Torghast for the hunters. I basically use it all the time when pulling more than 1-2 mobs. Even on a single target that actually does pretty decent damage. Well, it would be nice to get some more animas before we finish that floor. Okay, here we got the chest. maybe that one? In the... Let's give our pet some bonus. But that ability with increasing speed after every disengage, that is kind of interesting ability. Especially if you can predict that the last boss you may kite. There must be some anima there, I think. Oh, well, it's okay. Not really a great choice. Just one floor left, so... Besides, you know, when running naked these rounds, you know, I don't want to really like skip too much because I really need to buy as much as I can from the vendors. Okay, we need to kill that one. It's a pretty strong one. Yeah, it's really silly. You know, why this pet is self-resurrect and then just instantly die? That just doesn't make any sense, you know, to make this kind of ability in Torghast. Okay, that's nice. That's a boost to our DPS when I will be using the resonating arrow skill. Good. That one is also quite strong. And my pet is dead. The pet is completely useless here. I may actually try to make a run without a pet, just entirely solo. Because to be honest, right now he's just lowering my damage output. Okay, hopefully something nice here. We already got the globes, maybe disengage? Yeah, disengage is pretty useful, it's one of the best hunter skills. Okay, floor 5. That's going to be a bigger pool, I think. Let's see, do we have any? Yes, there are some NPCs there. We can use them as a tanks. Okay, nice, we got another level of our self-heal. That talent basically gives us like chance, pretty big chance to heal from the damage we do. So it's always useful. Maybe that one? Yeah, I think it's a good one in case of any issues. Aspect of the turtle will become actually like a proper cooldown, during which we can actually DPS, not just stand still. chest. Oh, come on. Yeah, soul remnants are always useful. They increase our stats. Okay, what we're going to do? We are going to do some more chaos. Here we got a mini boss. Yeah, he got a lot of HP, but not too much actually damage he's doing to my pet. Okay, here we got a nice choice. Crit strike chance, that's great. That one is good also for AoE fights. And this is what we are going to take. It's like a chance to get some more passive damage to mobs around. Okay, so Nice, we got another boost to healing. No, that's the different one. That is actually, if I will fall below 20%, I will be topped up. But it is only once per floor, so it's going to be useful on a boss, hopefully. So we got the last boss. Let's check what vendor may have for us. It would be great to get maybe aim shot or kill shot bonus. It's going to be fun.
May I tempt you
And
with my
we
wares?
have pretty good. Necrotic Venom. Crit boost, aim shot. This is obviously what we are going to take. That was like a key. So our aim shot right now is plus 100%. We may take the disengage. I don't think so. I think maybe better bonus coming from Hunter's Mark. Okay, so I just have been double checking the skills that boss got, so we'll take that crit bonus. We'll take also bonus to Hunter's Mark. Well, the most importantly, we got aim shot, which should increase our DPS significantly, so hopefully it will be okay.
Remember,
That boss once for a while will get like 90% damage reduction or something like that. So this is when we really don't want to DPS him, or at least using some kind of key skills and abilities. Let's see, yeah, this is the skill when he reduced the damage taken. Well, we started very nicely. Okay, Pet is dead. Yeah, this is why traps are the key for the hunter on the Torghast, on any kind of Torghast really, because you can kite that boss around, and even if his damage is getting boosted because of the debuffs which stacks, then as long as he will be far away from me, it should be okay. We can bind him and now pull some more DPS. Oh, that was close. Basically with one hit he took like half of my HP. Okay. be okay. Yeah, done. So it was... I think it was harder than second level, but not really as hard as I expected. The last boss was easier, I think. But it's mainly because of the mechanics. On that second level we had much, I think, harder boss to kill. So that's it for today. I'm going to try soon level 4 and we will see how it will go.